My name is Alan. I'm downtown Bangor, Maine, across from Mexicali Blues. I'm sitting at Guacamo's. It's 11:15 at night. December 1st. It's raining, freezing rain, and I'm ice cold. For the past 12 to 14 hours, I've had to do a very serious amount of thinking about my past, my present, and my future. My former girlfriend shattered everything inside me because of lies, deceit. Her name is Lynn Roy, and I understand that a lot of what took place was because of fear. But she could have had the decency and the courage to tell me the truth. For the past 5 months, I've been kept in secrecy, never told the truth. The whole time I was at the jail system because of my own stupidity. She was randomly having sex with multiple sex partners. She listed them off for me. Little Sean, a 15-year-old child. Big Sean, Jim, Noah, Cody Mushrow, Cody Cousins, Edward Yvonne, among others. And at the same time, sending me letters, visiting me, both occasions, both events, telling me how much she loves me and never leave me. Writing me vows that she would never leave me, that she'd be faithful, that she'd always love me. Living a double life, and it shattered me. Last night, I went to 53 Perkins Street, Apartment 1, Bangor, Maine, where Lynn Roy and Edward Yvonne are living together. They invited me there. I asked Heather why she was lying to me. And Edward spoke up and said, tell him the truth. So she started to. And I asked why she left me. That's when Edward spoke up and said, well, you was dating Cody Cousins while he was in jail. Tell him the truth. She seized up. She wouldn't tell me. So I got very furious and I lost my temper and I threatened to kill Edward. I threatened to shoot him. I was furious. After a couple minutes, he steps out of the room, says, I'll be right back. Everything cool? I said, it's your apartment. You don't have to ask permission. He steps out and calls the Bangor Police Department, which they show up with assault rifles. The story of my life. All I wanted was the truth. I lied to Heather to get to the truth. I regret having to do that, but that was the only way. I realized that. I make no excuses for my past, and I damn sure make no excuses for how I feel. All I wanted was the goddamn truth. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted was the truth, Heather. I walked away from Ashley Austin so that I could make her angry so she'd contact me. And as a result, I lost her. The most wonderful thing that ever took place in my life was Ashley Austin. I don't hide that. Most of my friends know that the only reason that I had a relationship at all with Heather was because I was desperate to get a hold of Ashley. But nobody will believe me. At least nobody listening to this. Again, that was my own stupidity. No one on the face of this planet, in a relationship-wise, ever treated me as good as Ashley did. She trusted me enough to take her from Bangor, Maine to Roanoke, Virginia. We were scared. We were desperate. Now I've lost her. I went about it the wrong way. I found out she was in Mountain City, Tennessee, and that her family didn't want me to know. I read the messages that Ashley posted while I was in the jail. I believe she's gone back to Taunton, Massachusetts. And I miss her so much. She doesn't like Heather Roy. Now I understand why. Heather had so much rough sex while I was in jail with people that she aborted our baby. We both went to a motel and we ordered a huge pizza and some whiskey, Cinnamon Reserve whiskey. We both had too much to drink. We had sex. Heather ended up getting pregnant. That was my fault, not hers. If anything, I should have wore a condom. I'm going to wrap this video up, and I'm going to say two things, and I hope to dear God people listen to it. Heather Lynn Roy, you've cheated on every boyfriend you've ever had. You admitted it yourself. I still have the letters to prove it. And the actions you took while I was in jail verified it. 11 people in 6 weeks. You enjoy hurting people. You enjoy ripping their friggin' hearts out. I'm not making a threat. I'm stating a fact that most people with an adult mind would know. It's only a matter of time before you get your fucking head blown off by somebody from doing that shit. You have no idea what you're causing people. Yeah, you had a rough upbringing. Welcome to the world. So did we all. Most of us never had everything handed to us on a platter. But that doesn't give you a goddamn right to shatter people. It's only a matter of time. You and Edward. Edward knew you was in a relationship with me. He found out through the letters. He should have been man enough to say, hey, you know what? You're in a relationship. I need to walk away. But no. No, he couldn't do that. Ashley Austin, I owe you my very life. You of all people captured my heart, and I'm forever grateful. And I'm also sorry for leaving you. I want you back so much I'm willing to die for it.